Hello there, this is Geth, also known as @Geth2501, hashtag 4777 in-game on Star Trek Online, and today I am going to be going through the build I have set up for the Romulan Legendary T'liss Warbird. Let's have a look at what we've got here. I've mastered out or the mastery. And I have this lined up as a torp boat. I have here the quantum dark matter torpedoes from the Discovery rep, with the accuracy damage and the damage times 4 traits, which is from the Discovery rep. I got the Martok transphasic torpedo, again at epic 15, accuracy damage, critical hit times 2, and proc. I have no idea what the proc trait does, so feel free to tell me in the comments below. Got the Kantari mass-produced missile launcher, critical hit damage times 4, again epicked. The Romulan hyperplasma torpedo launcher from the Romulan rep. Oh wait a minute, the Martok torpedo is from one of the missions where you gotta, spoiler alert, rescue Martok from a sonar prison in the Zenkethi arc, and the Kintari missiles from the New Frontier story arc as well. And I've got the Terran Task Force photon torpedo launcher from the Terran rep, that's it. Now then, deflector, impulse, singularity, shields, they're all the Discovery rep stuff because I like the traits and it's a solid good set. I pretty much use them on every set that I use, although I have the singularity and the shields maxed out. I have got, for the rear weapons, I've made it a disruptor torp hybrid boat. Actually, I should have said that at the beginning. So I've got a crafted omnidirectional disruptor for the rear. I may reroll the accuracy damage for crits, and the Martok Omni. Experimental, I am running a experimental railgun, which I got my hands on through a glitch with the Legendary bundle, which came out at the time of this recording earlier this year, which wasn't really supposed to be part of that bundle, I think. Devices, I am running the Kobayashi Maru transponder for the buffs, and the red matter capacitor for power level thing. Engineering consoles, I have the Ultimate Modified Swarm processor, which I think is a Lobi console, which boosts my accuracy rating and gives me an extra crit chance. Got the Martok Defense Config console for shield, flight turn, engine, shield, and hit points. And I'm also running the Domino console, pretty much just for the recharge speed for the torpedoes, plus bonus all damage and recharge speed for bridge officer abilities. It's really nice. Science consoles, I'm using the supplied consoles with this ship except for the mysterious device. So I got the plasma destabilizer, which gives, creates a level 7 mega plasma torpedo, 9,582.3 kinetic damage, which is pretty nice. Although maybe I should make this a plasma torp boat. Anyway, got the singularity stabilizer, which helps with the singularity bonuses plus set bonus as well. And got the plasma warhead module, which gives me an extra 2.8 torpedo weapon damage. And the set bonus, let's go to the deets on this. Excuse me. Set to enhance projectile potency, so we got plus 10% projectile damage, and plus 25 faster projectile weapon recharge, and set 3 shield penetration or penetrating projectiles, plus 10% shield pen for projectile weapons. So basically I'm going all out torps to the tune of shots. Never mind. I'm also running the ferrofluid hydraulic assembly console, which gives maximum hit points, weapon power setting, orcs power setting, and minus 5 sec shed torpedo recharge time. And set bonus on this, which is also from the Terran rep, plus 13.3 projectile weapon damage. So I forgot to go into the details with the Martok set. Martok set, precision instruments, 2.5 crit chance, plus 15 accuracy, and set 3 explosive shearing torpedo modification. Special torp modes, high yield spread transport warhead, launched from this weapon, leave behind a 20 damage resistance debuff on their target for 6 seconds. I actually haven't messed about with that yet. Tac Consoles, I'm running Lorca's console from the Disco rep. 3.9 crit chance, 7.9 weapon power setting, 157.5 shield penetration. And the set bonus on crit, plus 1% crit severity buff for 20 seconds, stacks up to 25. And the remaining 3 consoles are the vulnerability locators for the torpedo. They all give me plus 2 crit chance and plus 34.5 torp damage. I have those just to up the crit chance, because if you look at the stats... Wait a minute. Beam up the ship. Should have beamed the ship first before I did this. Here we go. Let's have a look. Not really that fast on the defense, because I'm going for offense on this build. So we got accuracy rating of 92.5, crit chance 34.2%. Admittedly, that should be a lot better. I gotta look into my skill tree. And crit severity 91.0. Now then, what traits am I rocking? I am rocking the kinetic precision, which gives me 10% projectile shield penetration. The projectile training, 5% bonus projectile weapon damage. Innocuous lowers the threat, but plus crit severity. So we got plus 5 crit sev and minus 25 threat gen. Regenerative control synergy. Activating a control bridge officer ability, gain increase hull regen, which is plus 45 hull regen for 10 seconds. This will be important in a minute. I've also got resonating payload modification. So minus 5 physical and kinetic resistance rated for 20 sec per stack. Your weapon warhead payloads are now additionally equipped with an electromagnetic resonance device that will temporarily destabilize the integrity of your target's hull, reducing the resistance to kinetic and physical damage, which is another plus for torp boats. Operative for the crit chance and crit sev, so we got an additional plus 1% crit chance and plus 2% crit sev. Context is for kings, which I have been told by the other members of the fleet, which is pretty darn good for torp boats. Each second while in combat, if you did take damage in the past second, plus 3 all damage resistance rating for 10 seconds. If you did not take damage in the past second, plus 1% bonus all damage. Also using accurate, which gives me a plus 10 accuracy, and techie for the hull regen, which is plus 20 hull regen, and plus 20 starship damage control, which is improving the passive hull regen. Starship traits: Assault Formation Theta, which was with this Legendary T'liss, which upon activating attack pattern Omega or decloaking, your starship will gain a significant boost to turn rate and starship weapon amplification, and additionally you will gain Torpedo High Yield 3. And the amplification is a plus 160, which improves critical hit severity with weapons for 10 seconds, and a plus 20% flight turn rate for 10 seconds. What's next? The Polarized Lattice Optimized Titanium or Plot Armor. Basically for in case when things go wrong and I need the damage resistance and the hull regen. Arrest, which is the Constable skill set, significantly reduces cooldowns to your bridge officer abilities. So we got minus 25% recharge time on bridge officer abilities, which can occur once every 30 seconds. Black Alert, which is a legendary trait from the legendary set. Excuse me. Basically, you get in copies of your own ship which do a spore jump and they do a torpedo spread. So look, weapon damage to foe creates a spore duplicate which attacks foe and up to 2 other foes, dealing 6,225.1 kinetic damage to each before disappearing. Up to 4 total duplicates may be created, maximum of 1 per 3 seconds. And in case things really go wrong, Kyodai needed help, in which an alternate version of your ship from the Kelvin timeline pops in and gives you a hand. Space reps. Let's see, I got Tyler's duality for the crit chance based on hull capacity. The Omega kinetic shearing, which damage over time for projectile weapons. The torpedo pre-fire sequence, which gives 15.6% bonus torpedo damage and plus 41.3% destructible torpedo flight speed. Increased crit severity with the Advanced Targeting Systems rank 2, which gives me a plus 20 crit sev, and the Enhanced Rending Shots. Weapon non-crits increases crit chance. So every time I land a non-crit hit, I receive a bonus to critical hit chance, which stacks several times. Upon a successful critical hit, all stacks of the bonus given by this trait are removed, and a 2-second reload period occurs before the stacks can be rebuilt. So the stacks of the critical hit chance, 1.9 stacks up to 10, which is pretty darn nice. On active reps, I've got the Anti-Time Entanglement Singularity, which deals out physical damage and slows down the targets. Also gives a nice, which is also affected by, the science abilities. I've got the Deploy Sensor Interface Platform rank 2, just for getting enemies off my back. If I really need the shield heal, I've got the Biomolecular Shield Generator rank 2. And just to help take down shields faster and then bombard with torps, I've got the Tetrion Cascade rank 2. Stations. Let's see, I've got one of my engineers with command training for Concentrate Firepower, which buffs up the torpedo damage. Overwhelm Emitters, I may swap that out for Concentrate Firepower 2. And Call Emergency Artillery 1. On my Tactical Intel Officer, Chemosite Laced Weaponry, just to add radiation damage to the torps. Torpedo Spread 2 and 3, enough said. And Kinetic Magnets, which I think will be a really nice skill to use on this, which basically makes torpedoes and mines, doesn't matter if you launch them or the team launch them or if the enemy launch them, it will just go straight back to the target. Science, polarized hull 1 for tractor beams, hazard emitters 2 in case plasma damage, and I'm also running gravity well 1 just to boost out EPG damage and to sort of gather all enemy ships into one location and just let her rip with torps. And I'm also running Tactical Team 1 in case I get boarded or if I want just a little extra boost with the plus 18 energy weapon training, which improves weapon damage for 10 seconds. Same with projectiles. Now with my engineering, I'm running a test on this. So I've got emergency power to aux 1, which buffs up the auxiliary, and then I got auxiliary power to the battery. So I can just shunt all the power to the auxiliary and then shunt it right back to emergency bat, which reduces the cooldown even further. Now then, I've also ran a ISA with the fleet as well. And if we will have a look at the parse, I sort of hit the middle ground with this. I got about 8.60 million, which is 48.40k, which I will admit I was hoping to do a little bit better, but I think it might be a case of I might need to rebalance the skill tree, or maybe some of the other fleeties had a better setup. But all in all, I'm rather impressed with the ship itself. It looks stunning with the Aegis shield, although if I were to put on the Alliance shield, it looks rather nice. And unfortunately I am not using Lighting 2.0 because my graphics card died, so I'm using my old one. But even so, this looks gorgeous with the light shield. But yes, thank you for checking out this build video with the Legendary Light Intel Warbird from the Romulan Legendary set. Thank you for watching, and if you come across me in game, by all means shoot me a message, come say hi. We're always looking for new people in the fleet. So this is Geth signing off. Thank you for your time, and stay safe in these interesting times.